In the beginning, the world was whole, a kingdom of peace, untouched by sorrow, unstained by death. And then came a decision, a decree from the very throne of heaven.
Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the air, over the cattle, over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth.
And so, from the dust of the earth, God formed man. He was breath of God himself. And with that breath came power. A ruler was born. Man was not made as a servant, nor as a mere creation. He was made to rule, to subdue, to reign. He was given dominion over all the earth, a king among creation, the image of the Almighty imprinted upon his very being. The Lord prepared a home for him, a garden, Eden, a land overflowing with beauty, a realm where heaven touched the earth. And in this garden, God planted two trees. One, the tree of life, a promise of eternity. The other, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil.
You may eat freely of every tree in the garden, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil you shall not eat. For in the day that you eat of it, you shall surely die.
And then the Lord said,
It is not good that man should be alone. I will make him a helper, fit for him.
So from man's own flesh the Lord formed woman, Eve, a companion, a gift, a reflection of the beauty of God, and together they were blessed. The world was theirs, every kingdom of the earth, every living thing given into their hands. But above all else, they had fellowship with God. The voice of the Almighty was not distant. It walked among them. They knew His presence. There was no fear, no shame, no death, only life, light, and perfect communion. But there was something else. There was someone else.
How far I have fallen. Once I was the morning star, clothed in light. I walked among the flames of the Most High. I stood before His throne. I was perfect, until iniquity was found in me. So He said, I was cast down, stripped of my splendor, stripped of my throne, stripped of the power that was mine. And yet, all that was taken from me was given to them. These creatures, frail, weak, dust-born, He has crowned them with the glory that should have been mine, given them dominion over all the earth. They do not deserve it, but if I have lost my throne, then so shall they. I will take it back. I will corrupt them. I will deceive them. I will drag them into ruin as I was dragged down. And you, my friend, will go in my place.
And so the war began, not with the clash of swords, nor with the sound of battle cries, but with a whisper that would echo through generations, a whisper that would turn the heart of man against the one who breathed life into him. For what awaited in Eden was not just temptation, it was a theft, a deception so great that by the time man would open his eyes, he would already be bound in chains.
Has God indeed said, You shall not eat of every tree of the garden?
We may eat the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God has said, You shall not eat it, nor shall you touch it, lest you die.
You will not surely die, for God knows that in the day you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil.